Hello and welcome to part 3 of my July 2013 update. I just want to start this video by announcing details of my competition. I only had 2 entries. The first entry was from a YouTuber called XX Video Games 101XX, or as they're now known, BluRay 1996. So huge congratulations to you. Did have another entry from another YouTuber called That Click Sky. That was just a text entry, but they didn't want a prize. I contacted them and they didn't want anything sent out. So well done to you as well. Thanks for entering. I'll put a link to those 2 YouTubers below, and you can click and have a look at their channels. Highly recommend going on there and subscribing. 2 really good channels. I have sent the prize out to BluRay 1996 today, so you should get that tomorrow or Tuesday. The date is today, 23rd. Yeah, 23rd tomorrow, so that should be with you. And you chose, well, actually I won't tell you what he chose. He'll be doing a video with an unboxing of it. So if you go over to his channel, you can see what he wanted as a prize. Although you probably can also see from his entry as well. But so I do recommend subscribing to him. Now on to the update. So this is part 3, and this will purely be DVDs. So you got a pile there. I had a few of these in the post, and I was in London last week, and it wasn't last week, was it? No, it was a week before. Yeah, the sort of 11th, 12th of July, and I picked a few DVDs up from FOP. There wasn't any Blu-rays I wanted there, but some DVDs I was after. So I'll show you those now, and start with the latest instalment in the Ealing Studios Rarities collection. This is volume 4, and again it's in a 2-disc set with 4 films on. And you know, the first one there is The Loves of Joanna Godden, Birds of Prey, Davy, and Secret of the Lock. And these are again 2 films per disc, and these are a variety of years. You got 1934, 1947, 1930, 1957. No extras on this, just the films. But 4 films for about 9-10 quid isn't bad value. Some of these do look a bit dated now, but sort of think about when they were made, they probably seemed more relevant. But they're all decent films. I've not had a chance to watch any of these yet, but they're all Ealing films, so can't really go wrong there with those. Volume 5 I think is actually out in a week or 2. Volume 6 is also up for pre-order. Volume 7 hasn't been announced yet. I'm not sure how many of these there are going to be altogether. They've got a lot of films they can release in these sets, so could easily be 10, 12, probably more, but it's 1 a month. So that's that one. Also, part of this sort of series of releases, also from Network, this is the Elstree story. And as you see there, 100 big stars in one big picture. I mean, you haven't got the, you know, things like Cary Grant or, you know, the big stars of that, but you've got all the stars of Ealing comedies and Ealing films, all films made of Elstree. And this is from the this is documentary, yeah, sorry, made in 1952, and it's got some extra features on there. I'm not sure that actually there's anything to do with Ealing. I think it's just Elstree. Well, yeah, it's the Elstree Studios. This is a sort of historic documentary. Again, this was only about 7 or 8 quid, so it's worth picking up. It's DVD only, like the other one there, and it's in these slim cases again. So they're all quite nice, and they're all lined up together. Next, 2 I picked up off Amazon. Might be some more here as well. And there's 3 here at the moment, but there's another one down the pile. These are released on terracotta label, and this is part of their terracotta range, so it's for horror films. And this is Revenge, a Love Story. A few of these I was waiting to pick up and dropped to about 5 quid through Amazon Marketplace, so I picked up most of the ones I was after. I'm still waiting for some more to drop in price. And you can see with the light on there, but don't think there's any extras on here. And this is a Chinese film, I believe. I've not seen this, but there's that one there. Next one, also on the same label and part of the same range, and this is GYO Tokyo Fish Attack. I'll probably watch this shortly actually, because it looks quite good. And well, you can't really tell from the front there. This looks like an animated film. This one's Japanese, I think you can see there. Again, don't know a lot about this, but this is all animated, I'm not sure. But there's that one there. Next one, this is also from Terracotta, just a normal regular release, and this is The Detective. Don't think any of these have any extras on there. And this one is Chinese, Thailand possibly. I believe this is the same directors as The Eye, the original Japanese version. Is that one? Next, 4. These are part of the Max Opals collection, released on Second Sight. There are 6. I've got one. The Reckless Moment, I think it was called. Can't remember the top of my head. Yeah, The Reckless Moment, and got that quite a while back. And I was after these. These are all about 11 quid on Amazon normally, but I got these in FOP, £5 each. So I only got 4 of the 5 I needed. I'm still after court. They didn't have it in the store, whether it was part of the offer of £5 or they just didn't have it at all, I don't know. But this first one's letter from an unknown woman, and it's got a video essay on there. French filmmaker, although not all these films are in French. Not sure about this one actually. I think this one looks like it's in English. That one there, it's got Joan Fontaine in, so I believe it would be English. Next one is Le Plaisir, that's how pronounced, and got a few more extras on this one here. I believe this one is in French. Next one, this is Madame Deux. All the same sort of style sleeves. Again, just a couple extras on there. And I think this one's also in French. I think this has got another name, this film. Can't think what it is, and sound the back. And the final one of these, this is La Ronde. There's a few more extras on this one. Again, I think this one's also in French as well. You might be looking to even pick these up for less than £10. If you live near a Foplin, you can pick them up in there, but I think you're going to struggle to find them anything less than £9 really. Next one, this is Sugar. This is from Axiom Films, a label I have a few releases from already. They've released a few Wim Wenders films. This is, again, not one I'm too familiar of. It's from the director of Half Nelson, which I'll show you that one in a moment. You can see there. But it's about £2-3. I had a quick look on IMDb and read up about it, and it's got a good review, so I decided to pick it up. Next one, as I said, this is one's Half Nelson, and this has got Ryan Gosling in. Also released on Axiom Films. I'm sure I was going to pick this up a while back and something put me off buying it, so finally got around to getting it. I think actually when I was going to buy originally it was on a different label, but some extra features on the back there. So a big fan of Ryan Gosling. Still some of his films I haven't seen yet. Some probably desperate to see, but things like this I do want to watch. I'll show you the extra features on Sugar. I don't know if I showed you those. Next one, this is a Dogwolf Films release. This is Marina Abramovich, The Artist Is Present. I picked this up in HMV for £4. It was on the cardboard cases and it was damaged, but I couldn't really turn it out for £4, so what I did was I rebought it on Amazon and sent that one back for a refund. Fortunately, this one's come in a plastic case. I was hoping it would be in a cardboard case. I've still actually got it sealed at the moment. I will open it, but I've got a lot of the other releases in cardboard cases, all but about 2 or 3. So, a bit disappointed really. But those I'd rather have an undamaged one. Is that one? And it would have been £10 of actually when I bought it on Amazon. So, worth me doing what I did. Next one, again this is terracotta release, and this is one of the ones I was after. This is Petit Romance, and this is a Korean film. Again, not really any extras on there. Anybody who likes these kind of films, I've said this in other videos, but I do recommend Third Window releases. They do a lot of these similar kind of films. Anybody into sort of quirky, offbeat, Japanese, Korean, Chinese cinema, then a lot of their releases will be of interest to you. There's a few more here to go through. This next one, again, this is another second sight release. They seem to have quite a few of these releases quite cheap. They do with other labels. Arrow, Artificial Eye do special offers, and not again a film I was too familiar with, but I read the reviews and it's £3. It's worth picking up. And probably not a film that's going to come out on Blu-ray, so not like I need to wait for a Blu-ray release. Next one is one I was going to pick up a while back. I think it was on Amazon or Choices on their website before they closed down. This is I Am Curious Yellow and Blue, and I'm not sure what country these are from, but as you can see on the back, US Customs seized the film due to controversies. Sweden. I thought it was Sweden, I wasn't sure. And as well as I Am Curious Yellow, it's got the follow-up I Am Curious Blue. As you can see, well, I'm not sure too much there, but you got an idea what the film's about anyway. Next one is a tartan release, and I've got a lot of their releases, but don't recall having this one. I saw this was £4. This is Time, so I picked this up, and this is director Kim Ki-duk, directed The Isle and Bad Guy. Another Korean film. Making of on there in the trailer, not particularly a lot of extras on there, but the director I do like, so I couldn't really pass the opportunity to get that. Got 6 titles left to go through, and this one is part of the Arrow Classics range. This is The Unfaithful Wife. There's quite a lot of these being released in this range. I've got about 15 or 16 I think altogether now, but 3 or 4 I've already got in other releases. Le Beaches I think it's pronounced, and a couple of other ones. There's also a Rainer Werner Fassbinder film which I've got in a box set, so I'm not too bothered about getting those, but there's still another 2 or 3 that I do want, which are either more than I want to pay at the moment, or I couldn't see. Got these for £5 each, and the other ones were about 10-11 quid, so when I see these a bit cheaper I'll pick them up. This is a Closer Roll film. Now it may be that when Arrow relaunch their Arrow Academy range later this year, that Closer Roll will be one of the directors they could release Blu-rays by, so this may get a Blu-ray release, but didn't want to pass the opportunity to pick this up because I don't get to go to Foplar, and buying this on Amazon you can't guarantee which sleeve you'll get, and also you might end up paying more, so £5 for that one. Next one is Préparez-vous Mouchoir by Bertrand Blier, director I'm not overly familiar with. And the literal translation of that title is Get Out Your Handkerchiefs. Stars Gerard Depardieu. These don't really have any extra features on there, and they've all got different colours. That one's yellow, but what is sometime soon. Next one, this is The Return of Martin Guerre, directed by Daniel Vignay, and again starring Gerard Depardieu. And don't know whether the colour signifies the genre of film like they've done with the Aerodrome where different colours relate to different ones. So you got the samurai films, or you got the horror films, but these do look lined up together. Again, it's just a film. So these films have had previous releases with different sleeves, and what they've done is a selection of those they've re-released in these sleeves. I did have a problem with a couple of them I've showed you in the past. I think one was Gulliver's Travels and one was 13 Conversations About One Thing, always off play, with the picture on the website showing this style of cover, but I didn't get that cover. I got the original one, and I've not managed to see those anywhere else. I mean, if I see them cheap enough, I'll buy them. I'm not really gonna spend £5 on something I already own for the sake of it. Last one. This is Conversation Piece, directed by Luciano Visconti, who directed the Bicycle Thieves as well. And again, this might get a Blu-ray release later this year, but got the DVD while I got the chance, just in case it doesn't. Your same sort of artwork with these, so all nicely minimal. So that one there, and the last two. This one is Caprice, and this is also Second Sight. I picked this up because it's got Doris Day in. I do like Doris Day films, and this was one I'm not too familiar with. So it's 20th Century Fox film. You find some of these that the studio won't actually release these films. They'll license them out to other distributors, and they'll release the film. That's that one there. And the final one, again, Second Sight release, and this has got Jay Mansfield in, and this is The Girl Can't Help It, and this is a rock and roll musical. Again, 20th Century Fox film. Big fan of Jay Mansfield as well. And again, I was familiar with this film, but I saw it for £3, and I think this was also about £10 on Amazon, so didn't want to pass up the opportunity to get it cheaper. There were some more Second Sight releases there. A couple I wasn't sure about getting, and some other ones I need to check on. So I may, when I get to go there again, buy some more. But I've got the ones I really wanted. So that's all that one. So it's just basically DVDs in this video. May not be of interest to everyone, DVDs, especially some of those films, but it's always best to put them all into one video anyway. I've got Blu-rays for the next video. I've got quite a few actually, so that'll be in part 4. There's a pile there. I think about 20 there in total, or so, probably a bit more. But yeah, that's all for this part. As usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.